So this is going to be a follow-up video based off of user feedback. So people had some questions regarding RPE, and this is something that we're going to continue to do. So make sure that you're looking back through the catalog of exercises, catalog of education pieces, because we're going to be continually updating and adding in new feedback based off what you guys tell us. So people had some questions about RPE and some challenges and struggles with RPE because of some of the verbiage in the wording, right? So let's just say like a 6 out of 10 is classified as hard. And a lot of times in our community, we think of things as either easy or hard, right? We don't have this very good concept of variance within the efforts. So we turn things on as I'm going to do an easy run, I'm going to do a hard run. But we need to learn that there's variance within that hard run, right? A hard run can be hard for an hour, right? Or hard for 30 seconds, right? And they're different paces. They're both hard, but they're different levels of hard, right? So that's the difference between sprinting at a 10 out of 10 and going out and doing a threshold for maybe 5 minutes, but that's at a 6 out of 10 effort, which is something that you could sustain for a much longer period of time, right? You're not all out there, but it is uncomfortable, right? It doesn't feel great to go do a threshold run. There's a level of difficulty, right? A level of how challenging it is, even in that 5 minute increment, but you're nowhere near maxing things out. So there's a level of practice here, right? That you need to obtain and learn. And you need to know that variance in the efforts is key. We need to have variance in our efforts. We can't just have everything be easy or all out. We need to have this zone, this spectrum along the way to address different physiological energy systems, but more so to callous ourselves to different distances, different situations that we're going to be in, right? We're not all going to go out and just train for a 100-meter sprint, right? We do things vastly different if that's what we're doing. Some people are going to do 100-mile races. Some people are training for road 5Ks, right? There's a different level of hard in all of those, right? You're not always competing or going out for an easy run or going out for a workout at a given level of intensity. That intensity changes. That intensity needs variance. And teaching ourselves to have that variance gives more resiliency within our system, right? This leads into the second thing, right? Of people struggling with, well, what's a 6 out of 10 for me versus you, right? Like if you run at that, it looks so easy. Things are always hard, right? So a 6 out of 10 effort is always hard. What gets better is that you're better able to handle the hard, right? You learn how to tolerate hard things well, right? And that's our goal as human beings, as individuals, right? We're here because we love to run, right? Running gives us joy. It gives us a sense of connection. It gives us a sense of fulfillment and betterment within ourselves. There's goals and challenges along the way. But at the end of the day, the goal is for us to all grow as human beings and being resilient, right? Learning how to do hard things well is going to help us become a better human being, which in turn is going to help you become a better athlete, a better runner, right? Better in your social life, better in the workforce, all of those other pieces that compound upon each other. So it's not that we need your 6 out of 10 speed to be my 6 out of 10, or your 6 out of 10 to be my 6 out of 10 effort to feel the same, right? They're not going to, right? There's variance in the efforts, right? There's variance in our skill levels. There's variance in our ability levels. There's variance in how long we've been at this, right? The longer we've been at it, the more in tune with it we're going to be. Give yourself time. Give yourself grace. Be patient to know that you will pick up on it. You will learn to run based off effort, based off feel. And that's going to make you a better athlete, but it's going to take time and be willing and able and ready to take on that challenge, right? And then know that nothing ever gets easy, right? Life is never easy. You just get better at handling hard, right? You get better at dealing with the hard situations that life throws at you, that the runs throw at you, the workouts and the races throw at you. And you know this from, like, I always use PR as an example, right? People have run personal bests. So with your 5K personal best, was it hard in the moment? Yeah, it was really hard in the moment. Does it not feel as hard now? Probably not, because you've been there, you've done it, you've learned how to handle that, you've overcome and accomplished that task. So you feel better about it and you feel like it's not as challenging. But I'll tell you, if you go out and you run that effort right now, it's going to be hard, right? And that's what we got to get over and learn that things never get easy. You just get better at handling hard and you're more resilient and you can do it.